Hey guys, welcome to my channel BitGlenn. My name's Glenn and I like to share with you what I learn in the world of cryptocurrencies as I go through it. So today's going to be a really quick video, but I did want to take part in one of the Crypto.com's Syndicate events, which happens every 2 weeks. They actually do discounted other cryptocurrencies using the ability to trade your CRO tokens. But sometimes the way that these are worded and the way that these syndicates take place, it seems a bit confusing. So I thought, what better way to learn than actually to do? So I'm going to record that experience and share it with you guys now. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so before we get into the video, I just want to say massive thank you to everyone who's been liking and subscribing to my channel. Please don't stop, keep smashing that like button for me. And also, if you want to find me on Twitter, my Twitter handle is just BitGlenn. Or you can chat to me via Telegram, where there's a group of guys all talking cryptocurrency called Team BitGlenn. So let's get into today's video. So I want to get straight off the bat and say, frustratingly, I can't just buy CRO. I've actually found it really hard today, and I know that someone in the comment section is going to say, oh my god, you're such an idiot, you're such a noob. But I actually use the Crypto.com, I used the card deposit feature, so I actually transferred £1,000 to this card today. I think it was 1,200 actually. I realised once it's on the card, you can't do anything else with it apart from spend. So I have to go to the shops and spend that 1,200. I can't transfer it into my crypto wallet somehow. I can't transfer it into the fiat wallet side of it because there's a fiat wallet and there's also your actual card wallet. So it's a little bit confusing. You can't just transfer them between the two. If you deposit money to this, then that is it. You either have to spend it or you have to go to a cash machine and withdraw it. And as we saw the other day, sometimes withdrawals can cost quite a bit. So I've now got 1,200 on my Crypto.com card, which I don't really need that amount of money, but I'm just going to use it throughout the month because I get 10% cash back, especially this month. This is something to bear in mind. This is the last month of getting the 10% cashback rewards on places like Tesco's and Aldi and Lidl and Just Eat and McDonald's. You get 10% cashback rewards. After that, it's just going to revert back to the 2% standard that you get with that red card anyway. So I highly suggest, if you're thinking of getting one and you want to accumulate some MCO, get one now so you get it delivered next week, and then you've got 2 weeks of getting 10% cashback rewards on anything you spend. So that's my recommendation. To get the cashback rewards, I think you have to have a metal card, which means you need to deposit at least 50 MCO. If you use the link in my description down below, which I've mentioned several times, you actually get $50 worth of MCO for free added to your account once you activate it. So you get that completely free if you use my link. If you don't use the link and you just search for the MCO card, there's no joining up bonus. So I would highly recommend that you use that referral link. So where am I at with this syndicate event? So I've got 1,200 on the card, can't do nothing with it. I've then had to go onto the exchange side of it because I want to purchase some CRO, but I've had a look on here and there's nowhere where you can just buy CRO. So I've had to go back to, and everyone knocks it, and I've noticed that there's a little campaign going on in the world of cryptocurrency YouTubers saying delete Coinbase, delete Coinbase. Well, yeah, that's all well and good if you're in other countries, but as far as I know, in the UK, the only true and tested way of getting cryptocurrency and to take part in anything, in any exchange, is to go over to Coinbase, transfer their money via a bank transfer, which is instant and it's free. Then buy the cryptocurrency that's normally the quickest and cheapest to send. I like to buy Ethereum. Then you send that to whatever platform you want, and then you can then exchange and do other things. So that is where I'm at up to this point now. And I know someone out there is going to say, oh my god, Glenn, there's an easier way of doing it if you just buy this. But that is the Way I know how to do it. It's the fastest way I know how to do it. I got frustrated earlier. I was like, ah! So I just thought, do you know what? I'm just going to use Coinbase. Now, Coinbase charged me £3, I think, for buying the Ethereum, and then no, £7.50. So it cost me £7.50 straight away, and then I think I converted some other coins, which cost me like £2.50. So I've spent a tenner already, a tenner trying to accumulate this Syndicate event. So it better be worth it. Let's refresh this page because it should show that I've got now a balance of Ethereum. Yes, it has. So now I'm going to trade that for CRO. So I'm going to convert my Ethereum into CRO. You guys know I don't really like doing trading, but this is what we've got to do to get the coin we want. So we're going to sell 100% of, you guys probably can't see this because my fat head is in the way. There you go, I've moved my head out of the way. So I want to sell 100% of it, sell Ethereum, ordered successfully. Let's go back over to our balances. What have we got? Biggity bam. So we've got some Ethereum left over, and then we have 7,300 CRO tokens. So saying that I need to clear up straight away. I moved my head back there just for just for OCD purposes. Right, so let's go over to the Syndicate. This is where I think people are getting confused. Let's actually view it. There we go. So this is the Cardano event. So you got to remember, leading up to the event, they give you examples. When the actual window, which is 24 hours, starts, yeah, so this is now 11 hours remaining. So about 13 hours ago, the price for Cardano versus the CRO token are locked in place. Done and dusted. That's the price that you're going to get. And then what they do is they do 50% off that, right? So that's pretty easy. Now, people read this. They read minimum contribution 300 CRO, and they think, oh, I only need 300 CRO, and then I can get 50% off Cardano. Oh, I'll just buy 10 grand's worth. It doesn't work like that. So they have $500,000 US worth of ADA to go around to everyone that subscribes, and obviously I'm about to be one of those people. If the event is oversubscribed, and just for a disclaimer, all the previous events have been 25 times, I believe, 25 times oversubscribed. So that's 25 times more people than they allocate for. Not 25 people, 25 times. So you need to, it says there 300 CRO, but just forget that. This is what you actually need. If you are staking 10,000 CRO, you don't have to stake it specifically for this event. You could have started your stake a month ago, 2 months ago. Normally you have to stake for 6 months. So you could have staked 5 months ago. As long as you have 10,000 or more staked at this point in time, you qualify to have $1,000 worth of this sum here, the 500,000. So if you want to actually maximize your return, that equates, as of this start of this event, to about 10,000 CRO. Now what they're going to do is, once you actually subscribe and you actually say, right, yep, I want to put in a certain amount, the subscription ends, so it's going to end at 6 in the morning for me. Then they take about a day to allocate all the, how many people subscribed, and to share out an even amount so it's even for everyone. The ADA final allocations are determined. The acceptance of ADA final allocation starts. The ADA distribution and unused CRO refunded upon acceptance or rejection. So what they're going to do is, and obviously I haven't actually followed this process through before, so I'm going to document this the whole way through until I actually receive the Cardano in my account. They are going to say, right, Glenn, because there's over 20,000 people that have subscribed to this, you've put forward that you would like, mine's going to be about $700 worth. So say I want $700 worth of Cardano, which means in theory I should receive $1,400 worth of Cardano. They're going to say, look, because there's so many people, we're going to share it out evenly. Your actual allocation is, I don't know, let's say $100. Well, that means I've paid $700 worth of Cardano CRO token. So what they do is they refund you that back, whatever's left, what the allocation that you can't use, they refund that CRO back to you, and then they also obviously work out how much Cardano you should have, and then you can accept that or reject it. You can say, look, I'm happy with that, I'll accept that, or you can just reject it and say, no, actually I want all my CRO tokens back. And then I believe the day after that, that's when people forfeit their CRO tokens if they don't accept. So I think you have to accept it within that 24 hours. I'm not quite sure what that last bit means, but by the time you guys are watching this, hopefully either tomorrow or the next day, this whole process should be completed, and I'll document the end of that. So I hope that clears it up a little bit. You have to have at least 10,000 CRO staked, and then you can get $100 worth. The minimum, if you have 10,000 staked, the minimum that you can put in towards this is 300 CRO, I believe. So now we've got our coins. Let's actually take part in this. So let's click subscribe now. Let's go down. Let's click subscribe now. It says here, you have staked 10,658 CRO tokens. By the way, I'm earning, because of the 20% APR, I'm earning about 6 CRO tokens a day, which is currently they're worth about 11.5 cents. I'm earning about 68 cents, 70 cents per day. It says here your remaining allocation is 10,000 CRO. So that's how much I can actually put into it to get obviously the Cardano, yeah? So these are two separate figures. So at this point in time, you need to have 10,000 staked, and you have to have, or you can have up to a maximum of 10,000 available to actually buy the Cardano, yeah? So I'm going to put in 7,305. So I'm going to put in the max. It says the above values in USD are based on the current market rates and are for reference only. If the ADA token sale is oversubscribed, your final allocation will vary. Please review the token sale detail page on the Syndicate terms and conditions for more detailed explanation. I've read that. It does come across very confusing, I must admit. Right, so I'm putting in $810 worth. That's what my 7,300 CRO tokens equates to. So let's review subscription, coin, amount, final allocation determined on the 6th of the 11th, or the 11th of the 6th if you're in America. At 6 in the morning. Please remember to log in and confirm acceptance of your final ADA. So I have to log in by, today is the 9th. So this is saying I have to log in by the 12th and it either accept or reject the offer. Otherwise it will be forfeited. So I wonder if that means that you lose all your CRO if they just send it back to you. That'd be pretty shit if they just take it all. Right, so confirm to subscribe. ADA sale subscribed. Hey. And that's it. That was a bit of an anticlimax, wasn't it? Let's go back over to my balances. So I've got an email come through. Congratulations on your Crypto.com Exchange Syndicate ADA subscription. We're excited that you've decided to participate in such an exciting event. Here are the details of your subscription. Total ADA supply, just over 500,000. Your CRO contribution is 7,305, and the ADA to CRO price is 1 ADA equates to 0.3855. Important, your allocation of ADA coins has not been confirmed, and it will be calculated based on the total amount of CRO contributed by all participants. Please refer to the Syndicate ADA sale details page for further information. After your final allocation has been confirmed, you must log on to your account to accept your final allocations to receive your ADA coins. So I will be obviously checking that as soon as it's humanly possible. But you can see the exchange rate there. So really, if I've put in, it's saying 1 ADA equals 0.3855. So if we do 7305.999 and then divide that by 0.3855. In theory then I should get 18,952 ADA from my calculations. I may be wrong there. Let me know in the comment section if you think I've messed that up. Which currently they are worth, let's go over to CoinMarketCap. Cardano is worth 8.5 cents. So Cardano, oh, it's gone up in price a bit actually. That's a bit annoying. I wanted it to go down so I could get the maximum value worth, but Crypto.com CRO token's got a 2 billion market cap now. When I done my video the other day, I was at 1.7 billion. Now it's gone up like 0.3 of a billion. So it's not going to be long. Look, if the way that the token is going, look, it just keeps going up in a straight line. Can you guys see that? CRO token, this one here. Let me zoom in a bit. So just above my head, look at that graph. The 7-day graph is just a straight line up. It's mental. I've never seen a coin perform like that so consistently and steadily. Normally with cryptocurrencies, you have a day where it pumps 20% and a day where it dumps, but this is going up like 3 to 4%. And today 6% every single day. Look at that graph. They've changed something on this website actually. Slightly different. Anyway, I'm digressing. So I can see Crypto.com, the CRO token, actually overtaking probably Tezos and Cardano because it only needs 0.1 of a billion, which sounds a lot, but if the price of the coin goes up to sort of 12-13 cent, that is going to overtake these pretty quickly. So yeah, you've got to say then, is it better? I wish they had a half price sale of CRO tokens. Let's go over to my balances. Let's see what it shows there. So it says balance. All in total, I should have 17,963. In order, I have 7,305. So this is my syndicate. It shows up in your order section. Staked amount is 10,658. And the Bitcoin value apparently is 0.2 of a Bitcoin. So yeah, that's it. There's nothing really else to say, I don't think. Let's have a look at this syndicate page. So you can see here it's got a nice little blue graph. I'll zoom in for you guys. Nice little blue graph there that shows that out of the 10,000 CRO that I currently have available, I've used 7,300 of it. I'm not going to put any more into it because I would have put more into it if I didn't do this bloody MCO depositing 1,200 and then realise the only thing you can literally do with it is buy euros. And with those euros, you can't do anything with that. So it's good if you want to go on holiday. But there you go. I'm sure someone's figured it out. But I tried to use it to buy coins like Ethereum from Coinbase. Coinbase says this type of card is not available because I believe it's a prepaid card. It's a prepaid Visa debit card. So they don't allow you to make cash type purchases, so I don't think I could transfer the money to Revolut, and I can't transfer it to Coinbase. So yeah, there you go. I've learned something new today. So right, that's it from me, guys. I'm going to end it there. I've been talking for 20 minutes already. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to document obviously what I end up with either tomorrow or the next day. What's today? The 9th. Yeah, so it said on there by the 11th. It should work out my final allocations. So hopefully by the end of tomorrow, beginning of the next day, which is, what's today? Tuesday, Wednesday. So hopefully by Thursday morning, I should have another video for you guys. Ideally, in a perfect world scenario, with about $1,500, $1,600 worth of Cardano, which I don't know, would I sell then and just keep the profit? But obviously I know these things are oversubscribed, so I don't know what I'm going to end up with. One of the guys in the Telegram group chat, he done it last time and he said he only ended up with like £100 worth, which is about $120. And I said, oh, that's a bit shit. But he said, well, at least it's better than nothing, which is, I suppose, a good way to look at it. But yeah, it's a lot of fuffing about. Obviously, it's cost me about 15 quid, and now I've got the issue of I've got £1,200 somewhere that I could do without it being there, really. But I'll use it. I'll use it within the next sort of 3 to 4 weeks. So, Stephen in the Telegram group chat, literally, obviously this isn't live, so no one knows what I'm saying to you guys right now until I post it. He's just said in the Telegram group chat, did the MCO card work with Coinbase? So yeah, he's trying to think the same way as me, trying to figure out ways of getting money actually off the card. So yeah, maybe that's something I did. If you could transfer money from the card straight into, it'd be awesome if you could just transfer your fiat balance straight over to cryptocurrencies. That would be perfect. It'd help out with their exchange because you'd have a lot more people exchanging left, right, and centre. But there you go. That's something I've learned today. So yet again, I still need to use Coinbase, and this Syndicate event hopefully will pay off. Hopefully it was worth it. Something I will say just quickly before I end this video actually is that they're doing this the next event, which is odd because obviously I wanted to do a video really by the end of sort of Thursday, Friday, sort of a clean cut video where I can actually talk as if I know what I'm doing. I'm posting these videos so you guys can actually see the struggle that I go through without editing and stuff like that. But they're doing the next Syndicate event to celebrate their 4th birthday, like their 4-year anniversary with Crypto.com. So they are going to be doing 50% off Bitcoin, and this time they have got $2 million worth of allocation of Bitcoin that they can give out to people. But this one is going to be different. Rather than all this, you have to have staked this much and you have to have a minimum balance of this. I think there's probably still going to be that, like only certain people that staked, but it's first come, first serve. It's the first 25,000 people. So it's none of this subscribing for 24 hours. It's going to be whoever clicks on this at 6 in the morning. I shouldn't really tell you guys because then that defeats my chances. But I hope you guys can get on there and get some as well. If you actually work out $2 million worth, if that was sort of divided between 25,000 people, it works out about $80 each on average. So I'm not expecting huge things from this, but this is a really good way of marketing because I've seen this on Twitter and people go nuts. They're like, oh my God, they're doing 50% off Bitcoin. How's this possible? I think it's all to do with the CRO token. Like really what they're actually doing is releasing some CRO token and buying Bitcoin with that. So I don't think it's actually costing I think it's a very clever way of masking that you're getting 50% off Bitcoin, which you may end up with. I'm not saying you're not ending up with that. I'm not saying it's a lie, but I'm saying the back end way of them doing it, I think they're just burning or using some of their allocation of CRO, which I assume they've got tens of millions of, probably billions, and they're doing the exchange to Bitcoin on that day. I assume they probably have a massive holding of it anyway, and they hope that Bitcoin goes up in price, and then they actually sell that to their holders. So I don't know. I can see that they're really thinking outside the box here. I've not seen any other company do things like this, so it's really cool that they're doing that. These are some of the previous events. So whether they're going to stick to this sort of format, the first sort of 25,000 people, first come, first serve, that's again going to really, if they start doing that, that's really going to create a lot of FOMO sort of week in, week out, because everyone's going to be like, oh shit, I need to have CRO tokens there ready in case one of these events pop up and I need to be the first one in there, you know. So that creates another demand for the token. So very clever at marketing, I must admit. That's it from me, guys. Remember, if you're new to crypto.com, there is a link in the description down below. Use that to sign up to the card. You need to buy at least 50 MCO. You need to stake it for 6 months, and then you can get one of these metal cards, and then you get 2% cashback rewards on everything you spend, and you can claim Spotify for free. To everyone else, thank you for smashing that like button, and thank you to all the new subscribers. I believe my channel is at, just as a side note, let's have a look. Has my channel hit 2,000 subscribers yet? It was just below 2,000 subscribers earlier. Let's have a look. Ooh, 20 short. So I need 20 of you to smash that subscribe button so that by tomorrow or the next day I've got 2,000 subscribers, and then I'm going to try obviously and increase the quality of my content of videos and the amount I'm outputting for you guys, so that hopefully I can really sort of rampage through and get past 3,000. Because I think once you get past 3,000, you're seen as like a legit YouTuber or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's it from me, guys. I'll leave it there, and I'll see you in a couple of days' time. See you later, guys. Bye.